Chicago and our nation is reeling after a repeat offender, a man judges released again and again, like 49 times, under cashless bail and the Safety Act, is now accused of targeting a poor woman on a CTA train and setting her ablaze in an attack that should have never happened. And here's a part that nobody can believe. Every warning sign was there. This was preventable. This isn't a random failure. This is the direct result of a justice system that keeps releasing dangerous individuals while innocent people pay the price. Local judges let him walk free. State policies protected him. And a poor woman riding the train suffered the consequences. So let me know in the comments, should any repeat violent offender, like who's been released 49 times for violent crimes, be eligible for automatic release? Let me know your thoughts, because I'm saying no. And if you agree with me, I want to hear it. So let's go ahead and get into the facts and how leaders allowed this to happen. So my name is Tom. I'm with the Daily Beltway, and I'm also a White House correspondent for the Next News Network. And if you guys are here, make sure you subscribe, because every like, comment, and subscription helps us grow this channel and push for accountability where leaders have failed. So give us a follow, give us a like, and leave us a comment. Please do it. So here's what we know. A repeat offender with decades-long criminal history was once again walking free. Despite case after case and warning after warning, judges using Illinois' cashless bail rules released him back onto the streets. It's the same rules that many other states have. This is national. And while officials celebrated reform, the public absorbed the fallout. Watch, it's horrific.
Federal prosecutors say Reed had an extensive criminal history dating back as far as 2017. Prosecutors say Reed should have never been out of custody. 26-year-old woman is still in the hospital fighting for her life after police say 50-year-old Lawrence Reed allegedly set her on fire while riding the train on Monday.
I'm getting multiple calls for, the Blue Line Clark and Lake. Says a female was set on fire at the location.
The U.S. Attorney's Office announced Reed is being charged with committing a terrorist attack against a mass transportation system.
They did this because the Chicago authorities, or the cashless bail people, like it's in New York, Michigan, and other states, they were going to let him go again. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. And federal authorities and the administration stepped in and made sure he was going to stay in jail.
According to the criminal complaint, Reed allegedly poured gasoline over the woman's head and body.
He was literally sitting down. I've seen reports that there was an altercation or that there was some kind of a disagreement or argument that took place. Those statements are inaccurate and false. She was on her phone.
The woman, fully engulfed in flames, managed to run off the train. Investigators say Reed bought gasoline at a Chicago gas station about 20 minutes before the attack. Prosecutors say Reed has an extensive criminal history. He was previously charged in 2020 in connection with the fire at the Thompson Center.
Lawrence Reed had no business being on the streets given his violent criminal history and his pending criminal cases. Reed had plenty of second chances by the criminal justice system, and as a result, you have an innocent victim in the hospital fighting for her life. Because of the swift action of CPD, ATF, and our law enforcement partners, there will be no other chances for Mr. Reed.
Prosecutors say Reed faces a maximum sentence of life in prison if convicted. A 26-year-old woman remains in the hospital tonight in critical condition. For now, reporting live in downtown Chicago, Leslie Moreno, Fox 30.
So federal authorities later stepped in, charging him under a terrorism-related statute, something almost never used in cases like this. And that alone tells you how badly local officials underestimated the risk. They knew the risk. They just let the guy out anyways. A man with this history had no business being on that train near any rider or anywhere without supervision. So tell me this, do you guys think anybody with a long record of violent behavior like 49 arrests and releases should automatically qualify for another release? Drop a comment and let me know. So while Chicago has tried to reassure riders, most people see the truth that this was completely preventable. The poor woman attacked on the train deserved far better from the system that was supposed to keep her safe. And so did every other person in that car, to be honest. And here's a part that they never expected. This case is now national because states across the Republic are adopting policies similar to the Safety Act. That means what happened in Chicago can happen anywhere. When the focus shifts away from protecting the public, communities become test subjects for the people for the ideas that have failed them. And riders are left to face the consequences. So federal investigators acted quickly, but the goal should always be preventing harm, not reacting to the fact. Judges failed, policies failed, and the public paid the price again. If you guys got value from this update, please tap subscribe. My opinion is next. And also don't forget to like, comment, and share. It helps us reach more conservatives. So hit that share button as many times as you can. Text. So, it's horrific. It's really sad. But this entire situation shows why public safety must always come first inside of our republic. When judges repeatedly release a dangerous offender, it's not the courts that suffer. It's innocent people like the poor woman on that CTA train. Policies may sound compassionate on paper, but in the real world, they put communities at risk. And this isn't just a Chicago problem, guys. Pay attention. Policies like the Safety Act and the cashless bail are appearing across our country. If leaders don't reverse course, more tragedies like this will follow. The federal government stepped in here, but that shouldn't have been necessary. The state should be doing it. And protecting the public is the first responsibility of any government or any official. When leaders forget that, it's up to the people to demand better. So stay aware, stay informed, and stay engaged, and God bless.